At what point did you start considering an exit? And what were the key factors that influenced the decision?
We knew from the moment that Paul had that famous conversation with Mark and I to change the vision of the business, to say we're going to retire in 5 to 8 years' time, how much to sell the business for at a bare minimum. So we wouldn't sell for less.
At what point were you in that journey?
It was a 15-year journey in total. In year 10, we started the process. We did go through a few failed attempts at selling the business, and we basically succeeded in our third attempt.
Why did they fail?
It's a hard one to say because they don't give you full feedback, but I would say whilst we had good profits, our profits were too reliant on one or two sources. So that was too high risk. That was the main one, really. And our story for growth and where we're going to grow didn't have enough proof points. So I think that's what you need. If you've got a growth story, you don't want to just rely on only one or two revenue streams and that's it. And one of them goes, your company goes. You don't want to have a story saying we're going to have this many revenue streams and we're going to grow in this area and that area, but you've actually got you haven't got any proof points.
Just staying with that in terms of the exit and the 2 failed attempts, what changed for you from that third approach?
You used a broker. Can't see how for the value, we were a 25 to 28 million pound revenue business at the time. You can't really sell without a broker. I think you need a broker. A good one's worth every penny. Whilst they take a retainer fee, but big win is when they take a percentage of your sell value, and I think it's worth it. So that was important. What changed on the third attempt, it could have been the broker's idea, but basically they decided rather than try to sell that business as a whole company sale, so a big entity, a big brand would buy us, and that it would fit with their product line or be compatible with what they're doing, or it'd be an additional revenue stream for them. Rather than go for that, we decided there was another price comparison service that specialized in broadband digital, and they were very good at online marketing. And we had a energy business, and we had lots of strengths in, for example, in call center. We decided what we'll do is we'll merge the two businesses together. We won't merge straight away, but we'll sell it as a merged business. So we're now removing those risks that we had before, where we were just like one product category or one or two big revenue streams where that could be at risk. By putting and selling the two businesses together. So that strategy change made a big difference because it minimized all the risks that each of us individually as a company couldn't sell on our own, but together there was a lot of synergy and the risk got mitigated by joining up. That was a big strategic change, and that made a big difference.